I'm Vin.
I'm Sori.
If you would like to get your song reviewed, dear listener, there's the filthy capitalist option. As Sori says, 125 gets you straight to the head of the line. You don't have to be a part of Alliance. You don't have to be part of the group.
Wait a minute.
And the biggest thing is you don't have to wait. You hop, skip, and jump right in front of everybody. 125 gets you there. You do that 3 times, and you get mashed down to the $75 rate for perpetuity.
Yes!
Also, there is a band review option. So if you've got a band and you're trying to get your band some exposure, hit me up at sori@gmail.com, and I'll show you the details about how to pull that off.
You can also jump on Patreon, and there is a option on the tiers to be able to get your band reviewed. Yep. Obviously, we can't lie to you, so we can't guarantee a positive review. Get what you get.
It's just rubbish.
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 That's British for garbage.
My favorite is the community option. $1 at the gate gets you in at Patreon. You get to join an alliance. The alliance joins their points together, and that helps determine what songs that we do.
The alliances hang out on Discord.
Message me on Patreon to get the link.
And they do all kinds of other cool things. They do Minecraft, Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah. It's really a community within the community. Anybody can go on the village, facebook.com/Vin and Sori. There's 160,000+ people on the channel. What's cool about the Discord is that it offers a real opportunity for community connection, friendship, that type of thing.
And it's on Discord, so if you're not a Facebook person, it's for you.
You start off at $1.
Right.
Plus you get exclusives. Sori and I are working on a song. So the first 15 seconds of that was on Patreon. Also, at $15 tier and above, when we actually debut the video, they're going to be there live with us. There you are, dear listener.
Buy our merch. Buy our merch indeed.
The child shall lead them.
To buy our merch.
Animal flow, lyric video, pay attention. Let's do it.
Animal flow. You're in the mind of a cannibal king, where chaos and anarchy roam, and trouble is bubbling under the skin. A certain insanity shows whenever I pick up the mic and begin. Whenever these words that I write with my pen come alive, they ignite like I pulled out the pin. Animal flow, out in the jungle, I'm ready for war. I'm beating your brains with a bat, I'm swinging it back, and it's spooky, your bike cause I'm bored. Lord of the cannibals, bro, a murderous mind that you can't ignore. I wait and react with combat on the counter-attack, on the king of the jungle I roar. Animal. Animal flow, I'm the flow CEO. I've got mountains of murderous rhymes. Mountain volcanic, I blow and cause mayhem and panic. There's nowhere to run from my mind. I'm an impassable foe, never slowing, just growing and flowing with intricate lines. Yes, I will dig in my teeth when I bite like a beast. Blood, I drink it like wine. Animal flow, out in the wilderness I will be king. Sit on my throne, I'm the Lord of the Rings. Out on my own, I'm a terrible thing. Animal skins over my shoulders like bling. They will be clothing my sins. I came to win, over and over again. I'll take your life with a grin. Animal. 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 Mary had the little lamb whose fleece was white as snow. It made the blood look so much redder when I slit its throat. Watch it drip, drop, till the ground was soaked. Oh, Mary, Mary, quite contrary how the blood it flows. Horrific, explicit, I feel parasitic, acidic, I'm eating your flesh. Don't fidget, I'm livid, not mentally with it. I get kinda sick when I'm stressed. I am the I am the storm, I am the fury, I am the scorn, I am the belly, I am the beast. Yes, I am, yes, I am, yes, I am, yes, I'm an animal, yes, I'm an animal. Yes, sometimes the things I say are irrational. Yes, sometimes the things I do are quite radical. Yes, I will be waging war on the capital. Yes, I will burn the houses of parliament down, cause hypocrites, they burn quite easily. Wow, burn and pillage it all to the ground. Your illegitimate king lost his crown. Animal flow, show no mercy under my rule. I won't be kind, I will be cruel. Down on my foes in a paddling pool. Yes, I'm tyrannical, bro, so never mistake a man for a fool. I'll take your ignorance right back to school and teach you a lesson for testing my cool. Animal.
Animal. That's it? No!
All right. You got that Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Still haven't seen that movie.
What? Willy Wonka? No, that was Animal Farm. Did you see all the
Yeah,
references
but he
to
also
Animal
had
Farm in that video?
100%. But he also had the Willy Wonka sound, and Willy Wonka comes out with one of these low canes and does that sort of stance.
All right. I see how you did
And it
that.
sounded like Oompa Loompa Doobity Doo with the
Yeah, it did. It did a little bit. Okay, go ahead. What do you got? Animal Flow. This dude can rap, bro.
Yep.
This dude can rap.
No two ways about it. I'm pulling up the lyrics over here.
Listen, I appreciate new music. I really do. I do. Even though, you know what I'm saying? I said what I said about Cold Like Minnesota. Yep. I like the new Jacks. I love Dirk. I love, but like, this is the kind of rap that I grew up with. This is the kind of rap. It's not really dependent on like, auto-tune and all the rest of it. Yep. It's like, can you rap? Can you put them words together? Do you got the flow, the cadence, the similes, all that jazz? And he has it, man. And you can tell like it's a kind of shit you have to practice at and really work at. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate that. I'm not saying like new rap is completely trash. I'm just saying this is the kind of rap that resonates more with me, where you can tell that the dude had to put some, real thought into what he was saying, and that he's attempting to actually say something, which I appreciate. Not dissing any other whatever rappers or whatever. I'm sure people are gonna try to take it that way, but that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying this is what I'm used to as a hip hop fan. That's what I like to see. Okay, so that's all I'm saying. Go ahead.
I mean, are we talking about capitalism? Is that what he says? Let me pull it right here. Animal Flow. We are in the mind of a cannibal king, where chaos and anarchy roam, and trouble is bubbling under the skin. A certain insanity shows. Whenever I pick up the mic and begin, whenever these words that I write with my pen come alive, they ignite like I pulled out the pin. Animal Flow. Out in the jungle, I'm ready for war. I'm beating your brains with a bat, and I'm swinging it back, and it's bookie. What's bookie? That's good?
Know. It's probably the holster or something.
I bite because I'm bored. Lord of the Cannabis, bro.
Cannibals. A murderous mind that you can't ignore. I wait and react with combat on the counterattack. I'm the king of the jungle. I roar. Well, eating somebody in battle rap culture means that you're a better rapper than them.
Oh, okay.
Right, so like when cannabis.
So is he saying he's slaying everybody with his lyrics?
Right, when cannabis. Right, that's why when cannabis was debating LL, like, you may got more cash than me, but you ain't got the skill to eat a nigga ass like me. Yeah, with the puffy stuff, didn't age well. But basically, to eat, well, you know what? Cannabis, when he was doing, so there's this rapper named Cannabis. He's dissing LL Cool J. At the beginning of the song, Mike Tyson is training him. So he's like, all right, Cannabis, your job is to eat MCs. And like, he's training him in the gym, and he's like, you see him like running on the beats like on Rocky, and he's like, I'm gonna let the world know the truth. You don't want me to shine. You studied my rhyme, then you list your vocals after mine. That's a bitch move. Something that a homo rapper would do. So when you say they platinum, they only dropping clues. They don't know what that means. But anyway, to eat another rapper means that you beat him. That's what it means. So he's saying he's a cannibal because he's the king cannibal. Okay. That's because he's eating everybody in his vicinity, which I believe. I don't think there's anybody in this kid's city that can rap like him. Mm-hmm. Like, I truly believe he's out here munching folks. Go ahead.
Yep. Mary had a little lamb whose fleece was white as snow. It made the blood look so much redder when I slit its throat. Now, what do you think that... I mean, obviously we...
Watch it drip, drip, drop till the ground was soaked. Oh, Mary, Mary, quite contrary how the blood it flows. Horrific, explicit. I feed parasitic, acidic. I'm eating your flesh. Don't fidget, I'm livid, not mentally with it. I can get kind of sick when I'm stressed. I am the eye of the storm. So he's talking. He's having an incident. Mm-hmm. So you can go from just like, hey, I'm a regular guy to I'm gonna slit your throat and watch. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of like the contradiction of being in that kind of situation. Mm. Yes, I'm an animal. Yes, I'm an animal. Yes, sometimes the things I say are irrational. Yes, sometimes the things I do are quite radical. Yes, I will be waging war in the Capitol. Yes, I will burn the Houses of Parliament down because the hypocrites, they burn quite easily. Wow. There you go.
When he says, burn and pillage it all to the ground, your illegitimate king lost his crown. What do you think you meant by that?
Well, he's probably talking about he's going to go and set everything to rights. You know, he's going to bomb Parliament. He's going to do this. He's going to do that. Which those are questions that they ask you on intake when you're going to the to the hospital.
Yeah.
And they're trying to figure out like how crazy you are. So how many days are you going to stay in the whatever? They ask you all types of questions. Like they asked me about 9/11 when it happened. They said, "What do you think about 9/11?" I said, "What are you talking about? That was horrible." He's like, "Okay, what are your thoughts about it?" I said, "A lot of people are gonna fucking die over this shit, my boy. Folks gonna die." And he was like, "How do you feel about that?" And I was like, "How do I feel about the people that attack my country and the fact that they're gonna die in bunches?" He goes, "Yeah." I said, "Fuck them, fuck those people." And he said, he put his head down and smiled, and he tapped my knee and left the room.
Oh my god!
They sent me home. I got sent home.
Are you serious?
Yeah. And then I, a couple days later,
Wow.
It got
what?
bad. Oh,
Are
yeah?
you serious?
Yeah.
Wow.
Cause dude, he was hurt. Now I think about it, he's probably hurt himself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I was like, man, fuck those people, bro. He's like, you don't feel bad for them at all? I said, what? The fuck? He's like, yeah. So he sent me home. God bless America. Okay.
Wow.
Okay. But yeah, they were asking me all types of questions and shit, blah, blah, blah. Like, he's like, do you want to, are you going to hurt anybody in your whatever? I'm like, hurt any, like, none of these people, we were all in school, man. Like, I said that I think they got a pretty good alibi. Like, and Dr. Petzel basically said, like, the psychopathic people, like, fantasize about killing people randomly all the time, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, nah.
Oh my gosh, that would be so crazy
Nah.
to have a mind like
so
that.
they had all these questions from that. I'd fantasize about killing my ass, but apparently that's okay. Well, it's like, oh gosh. What's up, Sunil Johnson? Long time no see. Good to see you.
What's up?
Yeah, like, I'm loving this song though. I'm not sure, like, shout out to Daniel. Holy smokes. I'm not sure.
Thanks for the super chat, man.
Like, again, as a rapper, like, you got to brag about what you're doing and all that stuff. But at the same time, there was like a lot of like subliminal sort of like Animal Farm type thing, and you had the piggy, and then the animals and all that. And so, like, there is some social commentary still happening in that song.
It was crazy too, because he's doing like the animal thing. And then, like, there was a scene where he's in the hallway and he's performing and he's walking backwards, and, like, all of these, the hallway, there's 3 women that are, like, attacking him and, like, grabbing onto his body. And after being around you and realizing that I always thought that if a woman was going after a man, they all liked it. But if a woman was going after a man and, like, trying to, like, throw her body at him and all that, I thought that all men were like, absolutely. But then when I met you, I was like, well, this is a strange thing. That's not obvious. you were like, what? So when I was watching, then we watched the Elvis movie, right? And you see how the women were on that stage that first time, like, obviously it was a reenactment, but it was pretty crazy. Like, just seeing, like, and then the mother was like, are they going to hurt him? Like, this is crazy, like, the way that they're reacting. Yeah. So then understanding that artists have, like, people that just throw themselves like that without you wanting it, and it's just happening, and then seeing that scene where they were doing it, he was just like backing away, and they just were like grabbing onto him, and the song was Animal, obviously, like,
I bet his second record is gonna be
Animal Flow.
How he's reacting to dealing with all this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because there's not a lot of people saying significant stuff in the world right now. So he's saying some really significant things that are really raw and resonating with people. And when you're in that situation, people start looking at you like you have some answers, like you've discovered something. Mm-hmm. And he's just like, man, I was probably just doing this music to stay alive, bro. You know what I'm saying? And now it's like, like, it must be pretty, it must be pretty tough.
Yeah, we watched the official video on the side.
Well, yeah, if we didn't watch the official videos, all you rebellious YouTubers who refuse to go to Rumble, you guys are going to get blocked. As you saw, we got blocked on this. So, you know, but it is what it is, because we don't stop in the middle of the song, which is the way to get around the blockage, is you just stop every, I think it's 11 seconds or something like that. But we're not going to do that. It's all good.
Honestly, I don't even know if I could be part of a channel if it was like that. Stop every 11 seconds. What?
I know. It'd be ridiculous.
Okay. I'm a CEO. I've got mountains of murderous rhymes. Yeah. I see what you're saying. Yep.
But if you think about it though, Animal Flow, I'm the Flow CEO. I've got mountains of murderous rhymes. So like, he's putting there's an analogy between the Animal Flow and then being the CEO, right? Animal Flow, I'm the Flow CEO. So there's an analogy to that, and so. That goes along really well with the Animal Farm imagery, because he's an animal as a CEO, and the idea would be all CEOs are animals to a degree, because they're at the top of a pile taking the majority of the capital when they're doing the least of the work. That's the mindset. Now, the CEOs have other arguments, and I get it, but like, it is kind of like a double, especially in the way that you look at the way the video went. I've got mountains of murderous rhymes, mountain volcanic, I blow and cause mayhem and panic, there's no way to run from my mind. I'm impassable, I'm an impassable foe, never slowing, just growing and flowing with intricate lines. Yes, I will dig in my teeth when I bite like a beast's blood. I drink it like wine, Animal Flow. So, like, you can just say, oh, he's just talking shit as a rapper at that particular stanza, or you could say, he's setting up the CEO as a predatory animal. So if you reread those words from the perspective of a capitalist CEO, it's not just a rapper talking shit about how good he is. Now it's like, this is the mindset of these CEOs. I've got mountains of murderous rhymes. I'm volcanic. I blow. I cause mayhem and panic. One of these guys, Jeff Bezos, says something like, for example, Elon Musk was playing around with Bitcoin. And so like your Bitcoin, I checked the wallet, it was up like plus 400 or 500. And then he was going to make some announcement on Twitter. Everybody waited for it. And his announcement on Twitter was, yeah, I don't like Bitcoin. And the value went down immediately. So like, you have these ultra rich people that can literally change the destinies of small countries, much less people. And so you can't run. There's no way to run from my mind. I'm an impassable flow, never slowing, just growing and flowing with intricate lines. Like, because no matter how bad the economy gets, these people are getting richer and richer. After the whole COVID situation happened, the COVID Relief Act was like this giant transfer of wealth to the 1%. So like, I might be reading too much into it, but when you look at the Animal Farm imagery in the video, and then you look at it like, I'm the Lord of the Rings, animal skins, like he's making an analogy between that and the CEO. At least in my opinion, in that verse, this kid's really smart. He's a really smart guy, in my opinion.
Out on my own, I'm a terrible thing. Animal skins on my shoulders like bling. They will be They will be clothing my sins. Make of that. Because he's talking about animal skins being over his shoulders like bling, but the animals were the other humans.
Yeah, it's the people that he cannibalized.
Right.
Because he starts at the beginning.
But they will be clothing my sins.
He calls himself a cannibal at the beginning, yeah, because now he's dressing himself basically in the garb of his victims, so that he can claim himself to be a victim himself. So now he's no longer no longer responsible.
Yikes.
Because as long you can do anything in the modern world as long as you somehow claim that you're a victim.
Yeah.
Once you're a victim, then all your other sins are forgiven.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, you know.
Okay, interesting song. I'm gonna give this one a 8.9.
Ren, you should do a song with Killer Mike. I would love to see what a Ren Killer Mike collab would be. That would be legit. You know, I might jump on there too. I might give you guys a 16. Maybe
give you a little bit.
I might give you a 16, Ren. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Hit me up. Have my people call your people. What'd you give this one?
I gave this an 8.9.
All right. This one's a solid 9.3. I'm a hip-hop head. This was really, really good lyricism. Good rhyme scheming.
He's got a very, very good cadence for a hip hop head too, man.
Yeah.
You got a really, really good cadence, my boy. Okay, we're coming up on the other side of this of the break. Commercial break. We'll be right back. You timestamp it.
Yes.
Commercial break. DJ Nick in this bitch. Let's go.